Alright, welcome back to Against the Storm. The modest update just went live. Not sure that'll change much in how I play, but just so we know where we're at, we're now on the modest update a couple weeks before release of the 1.0. I'm going to try this storm ant column. I've never done a storm ant column thing before, never even seen it before. There's nothing special around it, unfortunately, but dump your food, win without starting food, and you can't select starting food as an embarkation bonus. And I'll get 20 amber in every... Wait, it says removes... Food from embarkation bonuses will also be removed. Okay, it doesn't remove the ability to select it, but it's going to remove it when the game starts. So don't bring food with you. Alright, what is this? Is a coral forest? Yeah, it's a coral forest. So a trappers would be decent. But the trappers cost 6. I might use some of these reserve embarkation points since I'm starting with no food. This might be a very good time to use some of these extra points. Certainly the amber. Probably go with the top. Get 10 people so I can start working whatever food I've got right away. And I might bring some kind of farm along as well. The herb garden, I guess, since it's cheapest. Alright, I think I'm going to go with this. No starting food, we're all going to be starving. The harpies are going to be unhappy. Alright, let's see what happens here. Maybe I should bring some provisions packs, because I'm not going to be able to... Yeah, I'm not going to be able to make provisions packs with no food. Alright. Yeah, let's go with it. See what happens here. Low on food. What have we got here? Increased trader speed. Fog doesn't matter much. Just keep your housing up. Sacrifices go faster. The corrosive rainfall will matter a bit. But not too much. I just have to remember to not make tools during the storm. And then if I hit hostility 7, I'm probably dead anyway. Alright, we did not start with much food, just a couple of insects. It's probably gotta be the brickyard. And that's probably gotta be the weaver. Try and get these woodcutters near some meat trees. Ordinarily, I like to build 3 woodcutters in the coral biome, but because I have no food, I need to start a trapper immediately. Well, I don't have 15 wood. can't start a trapper immediately. So I will make a third woodcutter until I've got a little bit of wood coming in. Got a harpy in there. Might actually reroll this, see if I can luck into something useful in the beginning here. I'll take silent looting. It's fine. Eventually that'll be helpful. Definitely going to want that eventually, but it's going to take a while to get the 30 meat. I'm going to want to build a trading post right away. This would get me 20 biscuits, which would stop me from starving. And getting the harpies to 15 might take a bit, but it'll get me a chunk of food. This does not get me any food. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the flock. Plus, I might start losing people, so I might need those 2 villagers. Alright, there's a little bit of food coming in now. 30 food. I've got enough hostility to support the 2 people. I do not have houses for both of them. I only have a house for one. A few parts. Find out a building. Herbalist. I've already got a weaver. I don't really need the leather worker. The herbalist only gets herbs in here. Herbs. Yeah, there's no berries or mushrooms. These are not good choices. This is something I definitely want to reroll, but want that 10 amber to turn in and get these biscuits and parts and tools right away as well. And I would like to see if I can buy a bunch of meat from whoever shows up and complete this. I probably can't. I don't know that anybody sells meat at the start. Maybe Jorg does. I don't think Sahilda ever sells meat. Obviously Farluf doesn't sell any food. Who are we? And we're getting Farluf, so he's not going to sell any food. So I will not be able to turn in the meat quest. I don't need to turn this in right now. I don't need the biscuits. If I wait on the biscuits for a little bit, then I can get a nice resolve bonus on the harpies here. So I'll hold off on that until the storm has got like a minute left maybe. Then most of the harpies will have biscuits when we go into the drizzle. Yeah, I don't have much in the way of meat either. I mean in the way of wood. I need to get people chopping again. I'll replace the harpy with a lizard once the lizards are down to 0 here. Three packs is too many. Usually I would take this side for the part. But because we are going to run out of insects very quickly, these 12 berries might be essential here. Plus having a couple of humans might help with some farms somewhere, and they will show me where there's some fertile soil. Fertile soil is right there. I did bring an herb garden with me, so we're going in there immediately. Max out this woodcutter because it's the emptiest. The other ones had more stuff in them. I want to be able to get in here before this fills up, if at all possible. Also found a little bit of coal. That's not something I'm going to complain about. And 4 small meat nodes. Thank you very much. Now, I will stop meat consumption. I've got enough berries. I've got this, and I'm going to get some biscuits. So I'll stop meat consumption. I'm going to move you guys over here and start grabbing more meat. Try to get this trapper's camp thing done. And I need an herb garden right. Yeah. Okay, this is a little inconvenient because of the placement of the coal. If I put the herb garden here, the obelisk is in the way. I can't put down a coal mine that gets both coal nodes. So I need to clear those out. Then I can move the herb garden over a spot, and I think that'll be enough to fit the coal mine in there. Alright, I do not like either of these in particular. Well, it looks like this might be one. Yeah, they did say they made some changes. This might be a change. Was Queen's Gift this good before? That is a lot of resistance gain. This might be viable for some blight heavy villages in the future here. It's like if you're getting an extra 750 just from running 6 woodcutters, you might be able to run 8, get 1,000 extra resistance. That might be enough to ignore the blight for a year at some point if you need to. That's got some potential at some point in the future. I'm not going to be taking it now, but... And what have we got over here? 2 more trade routes, but I need to complete 5 trade routes before... Yeah, I want something a little more impactful than that right now. Firekeeper's Prayer is solid. 30% glade speed is very nice. I'll take that, especially since I don't have foxes. It's very annoying that I couldn't place this herb garden during the storm. Oh, that one was the... I thought I was grabbing this one. Get over here, clear out that herb garden area, please. Farloof's not gonna have +1 stone. Don't need the dew from the berries. Buildings faster. I've got a harpy. I don't need the scout packs. Does sell some parts. Chance I might want to buy some parts. Although I'm getting 5 here, 3 there. I'm probably not going to want to buy any parts. Let's get that delivered. Smelter isn't any good in here. Training gear. I'd be hoping for tools, not training gear. The cookhouse, the skewers might be alright. I'll be able to get meat and roots from the herb garden, so skewers should be viable. And then Eventually I might find some flour and I can do biscuits, and that'll keep the humans and the harpies happy, so a cookhouse is dandy. Pies. All three of us like pies. Pies would be fantastic. It's unfortunate that I already have the brickyard. That's kind of a waste, but... For 2-star pies, pies cannot be made with roots, but they can be done with herbs. And they only require 6 flour instead of 8. Yeah, alright, I'm going to plan on going heavy into pies. I'm going to need a flour building at some point to do it. And yeah, I don't think I'll be opening a dangerous glade this year. I need to get farms up and running. Do I want to sell a bunch of tools? If I do this, it gets Queen's Step to... Oops. That was more than I needed to do. Do this, it gets Queen's Step to level 1. And I think that's probably worth doing. I prefer to get 2 amber for each tool. But it is only 1 pack. 1.5 amber will do, I guess. And 5 amber for 14 leather is a pretty decent rate. It's tempting to sell all my leather and get them to level 1 as well. How am I sitting on fabric stuff if I do that, though? Alright, I've got a weaver. I've got plenty of plant fiber, so yeah, I can sell the leather. We're going to get Beaver Brook to level 1 as well. And that's a nice chunk of amber coming in. Humans for the farm. Shelter up for the last 3 homeless people. Need to decide what yeah, they're planting a bunch of herbs, and I'm not sure I want a ton of herbs right now. A few for making provisions packs, but I've got quite a few provisions packs still. I think I just want roots so that people have stuff to eat. Working on these meat trees until I can turn this quest in. We're at 7 here. 1 there. Deliver that. That's 12 meat being delivered. Deliver that. There's another 4. That's a Hilda forager. This will complete in a minute 5. She'll be here for a minute 17. I will be able to buy that forager if I want it, but the forager here only gets vegetables. I still might take it just to get another blueprint out of the pool, and it's not the worst blueprint. Nope, that's done. There's +1 meat. Alright, and that will apply to all of the meat from the trees, so I should be getting a fair amount of meat coming in now. And I'm going to need to take a momentary break here. I'll be back in about 2 minutes. Alright, I am back. And I was, waiting on that trade route to finish, and then I was maybe going to buy a foragers. Alright, do I want it? Could also just spend that money on a bunch of food. 26 amber will only get me what, maybe 40, 50 food? 35 food. Yeah, I think I'm gonna take it. I will regret it if I open that big blade and there are large vegetables in there. One, two, three. one woodcutter to get down to one hostility. Throw people into the mine we just built. And what else? Get a stone cutter going down here, perhaps. I don't have any of my industry going yet. The brickyard might never get made. I might just go with the furnace, but we'll see. I mean, the furnace will be busy doing pies. I'll still build the brickyard. What am I talking about? I need to get planks going. The crude workstation has to be down first. And I want to get the blight post going. Ooh, I'm going to need more bricks and planks for that. Let's focus on the planks first. Yeah, they're paying decent for these tools. $21 amber would get Queen Step to level 2 and just give me 21 amber. So I'm going to be out of tools, but I'm taking it. I am not selling my food, especially not when you want 2 packs to transport it. Newcomers, I'm already short on housing. I would have to yank a woodcutter to add them. How did I end up short on housing? I thought I had built the housing I needed. Did I get 2? Oh, I got 2 villagers when I turned in the hunters. Okay. Do a bit of fabric. I can get a harpy house going. Bricks for the lizard house, and I need them for the blight post, so I can't afford to do that right now. The same applies to humans. I assume I'm gonna get 3 newcomers, 2 newcomers, 5 bricks. Alright, well, that'll speed things up there. I will yank a woodcutter for having those bricks immediately. Disable everything before you put the people in there so they don't grab materials that you don't want them grabbing. Otherwise, I might have grabbed plant fiber for fabric or something before I turned it off. Alright, then making planks. Get started on the blight post. They can at least put the parts and the bricks in there. And a stone cutter. You should be a wizard, not a harpy. Hunger. Oh, I turned off meat. Doggone it. Forgot to turn it back on. Well, that's inconvenient. I was gonna wait on the housing until I got a hearth up, but I guess now I need this harpy house. Uh-oh, I might have pulled that too fast. That house is going to take a little too long to build. I'm going to have to sacrifice. Doggone it. Or wait, no. I can yank woodcutters. I would rather yank woodcutters than sacrifice. Right. And you go back in there until we have the planks we need. We have the planks we need. Bed and breakfast is obviously better than declining. Hidden reward is something that I might wish I took, but if I have orders that require ancient tablets, I would like that. I like to look at these after I open my glade. Oh, I'm just gonna look. I'm not gonna have a workshop. I really hate it when you get this. It's like workshop or brewery. Who knows? I don't know which one I'm gonna get. I would prefer to have the brewery, I guess, since I've already got plenty of industrial buildings, so I guess I'll go with the brewery. 5 of each pack versus a dozen jerky. I do have 12 people that can eat jerky. Getting +2 jerky would be nice. Yeah, we'll go with the jerky side. I hate the empathy ones. I never seem to find empathy events. I also don't particularly like delivering 20 packs of building materials, but I do have a brickyard. I've got a weaver. I'll be able to do building materials. That's fine. And I'm not going to have 40 wine. If the trader was here already, I could check if they sell 40 wine, because I would certainly love to do this. But I can't take a chance. Which trader is coming? Yeah, Farloff's not going to have... He won't have any wine. And, okay, I did get 4 ancient tablets. That would require me to complete 8 events, I think, if I took that. Every 2 events. Yeah, 2 events gets you a tablet. So if I completed 8 events, I would get tablets. That's a lot of events to complete, and booming economy is perfectly easy to do. Getting a dozen tools is always fine. So, this is not bad if I took hidden reward, but I think it's just better to take bed and breakfast. If I took hidden reward, I could probably assume that I would get at least 2, maybe up to 4 tablets out of this. But I think it's just safer to take the bed and breakfast and the booming economy. Let's bust in there. And you go build the blight post. Alright, Blight Rock Cauldron is not ideal. I need all of my purging fire right now. I'm gonna have to build it for my storm. I can't be doing this side. Oh, but this is gonna... I can't stop producing food. I'm gonna have to do this side. Gonna need half a dozen purging fire quickly. And of course it's an empathy event. Naturally, because I turned down the empathy thing. Alright, I'm gonna need half a dozen purging fire. Sometimes Farliff sells purging fire. That would speed things up. 9 more seconds. He is not selling purging fire today. Rain mill. I need a flour building. This is the best flour building. I would like to get this, but I currently owe 6 amber for opening that glade. So I would need to come up with 22 amber to afford this and to pay off the glade, and I don't know that I've got 22 ambers worth here. I need, how many? I need 6 dew for this, right? Yeah, 6 dew, so I can sell the other 39, maybe even more. Do I have any dew? I have 2 dew in here. I have a dew in here. It's about to be delivered. This isn't that far off delivery. I can probably sell all of my dew, because it's gonna take, yeah, it's gonna take a while to make those 6 purging fire anyway. So I can sell all of the crystal dew. I can sell those last couple of tools. Do I have a trade route completing 15 seconds? There we go, 21 amber in 15 seconds. That will make things much easier. Give me that rain mill. Thank you very much. Now I have my flower building. It looks like things are coming together all right. I probably shouldn't have said that. Alright, I would like to get a tool building now, and then things would probably be off to the races. In the meantime, I probably don't need 4 people in here. Could have had a stamping mill rebuild for 2 flour. Oh well, now I'm just going to salvage it for the oil and the copper bars. I'd still rather have the rain mill because I need to build building materials. The rain mill makes that a little easier as well. Alright, we got a couple of large insects up here. Nice coal mine. And a bunch of stones. That's a pretty good glade in general for me. I do need a little bit of amber to make that. I need an amber to make that payment. Because wood can be hard to come by in the coral forest, I think I want to buy all these planks as well. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Since I'm stuck making planks out of the crude workstation, and since wood is difficult to come by in the coral forest because you have so many other materials coming out of the trees, and because I don't have beavers getting the extra procs out of the trees, yeah, wood might become a problem, so those 35 planks probably a good investment. The crystal dew I spent to get it is fairly easy to come by in the coral forest. Now then, we were getting ready to deal with the... Uh-oh. Oh my god, I'm an idiot. Oh no, that's right, I was fine. I've got dew being delivered, I'm fine, don't worry. 5-second memory kicks in again. Now, I need a bunch of people in here. I need to get 10 of these for the blight storm that's going to hit, and 6 more are going to be used right away for this, so I'm going to need at least 2, preferably 3 harpies in there. Let's see. Okay, I'm going to need a minimum of 8 cycles to get 16, assuming that I get 2 procs. Let's assume I only get 1. Well, yeah, let's assume I only get 1 proc. So that wouldn't make a difference, because I'd be in an odd number. So yeah, I'm going to need 8 cycles. That is 4 minutes plus breaks, 6 minutes. I have 6 minutes until the storm hits, so 2 harpies should be enough to make the 16 purging fire I need. I need a couple of houses. I don't have any fabric or bricks right now. I did just buy planks so I can get the brickyard built. These woodcutters are not positioned well anymore. And I don't have very many people cutting wood either. It'd be nice to get some more woodcutters out there. I'll just leave one person doing coal. Go back to coal mining when the storm hits. I can turn off planks for the moment. Have you on bricks. Turn off clay in case I want to make pottery at some point. And I still need fabric. There's the weaver. Has my 6 dew been delivered? Yes, I've got the 6 dew. Not get a proc on the... Well, I've already gotten 1 proc on them. I've got 1 extra, but... You're gonna have to stop collecting stone. There's not much point in starting the scouts on this before I have the 6 done, because they're going to transport from the left to the right, so they would start transporting purging fire. I've only got 5. They would transport the purging fire. The other one would transport the dew, but I would still have to transport another purging fire, so... Since I should be able to carry 6 at a time with the harpy fire... Oh, I don't have a harpy fire keeper. Fix that problem. Forgot I had a lizard in there. Alright. Going to need an extra body here. And let's go. Well, I only had 1 farmer. Don't remember when I pulled the farmer out of there, darn it. Oh yeah, during the storm. Oh well, I'm not dying anymore, so that should be alright. I did find a couple of large stone nodes, but 2 packs, 2 amber, that's just not worth doing. This is okay for parts, it's not great. 2 packs makes it a little worse, and I don't have a ton of parts. How many parts do I need? Alright, parts wise, I've got 3 woodcutters, that's probably plenty. I've already got the stone cutter. I might not ever even need a harvester. I probably only need stone or harvester running, so that's fine. I assume I might want a forager at some point. That would be 5. Already got the trapper up. I might want another mine at some point. That would be 8. A couple of warehouses makes it 12. I've got 14. Fine, I'll take 10 amber. this weaver built, see if I can proc fabric a couple of times with those harpies before they have to deal with the blight storm. The newcomers, do I want them now? I'm already missing housing. Running out of planks again. I think I'm going to take the right side. One fewer person, but it gets me some planks. Some more planks will be useful. I'm going to need this fabric done ASAP. In the meantime, can I build a human house? Yes. I'll just put up a human house and a shelter for now. That'll get everybody housed, take care of problems until I can build my second hearth. And where am I going to put that second hearth? Up here by the coal mine, maybe? Jorg, I don't have much amber left. The bakery doesn't matter. I've got pies and biscuits already. Pottery I could get from the stamping mill. I don't care enough about it to bother, because I don't have access to clay really. The other things don't matter too much. Do you have ale? Sometimes I think he sells ale. Maybe that's Farlow if he's selling wine. No. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna buy anything here. I was considering buying some roots to turn into flour. I'll just get a few more roots. Alright, that will be enough to deal with the hostility problem. Let's put all those extra people into the mine. Got 10 wood. I'll just use the clay to salvage that. No, I won't, because that would leave me with 1 clay, which is an odd number, and I can turn 2 clay into bricks because I've got the brickyard. So I'll use the stone. You go salvage that. I will go ahead and use clay here. I'm not going to make any pottery. That's not a very good rate of return, and I just bought roots. I don't want to sell them. building. Smelter's no good. Bakery's no good. Gonna want to re-roll that if I can. I don't have a ton of amber. Bathhouse. %production speed is fine. I can't currently make tea. I'm not. The Druid's Hut is like one of my least favorite buildings. I rarely get oil going. And it's only got 1 star on the incense and coats. I almost never take this building. I'll take the bathhouse. Turn fabric back on there. Alright, leave 1 harpy in there to restock this. Get the others started making me some flowers so I can get pies going. Humans would be better in here. Human there. Where else have I got a human? Herb gardens, the mines, alright. Alright, turn off roots. That says I only have 5 roots, but the other thing said 13. Where are my extra roots? No idea. Oh well, whatever. Maybe they were already transporting them or something. And you will stop and become a farmer. Should have had the wizard in there already. I was being inefficient. Have to wait for this to finish being salvaged before I can put a hearth up there. They're not going to walk through these trees, are they? That's very inconvenient. I'm going to put that there. Hurry up and remove that tree, would you? Oh, they will walk through the trees. Alright, that was convenient. Maybe because they're slightly spaced out, they didn't have to walk around. I don't know. Back to nature. I wouldn't mind getting 100% more, but I don't want to lose all of my wood. Definitely not taking copper extractor. That's actually a negative. These are pretty bad rolls for this map. I also don't want to reduce my root production. And I don't want 30 extra hostile. Wow, I got 4 legendaries, none of which I want. That's very disappointing. Loyalty would happen if I could ever get a tools building. Get a dozen harpies going. I should get the jerky going here pretty soon. So that was a dozen harpies. Completing one rebuild now, but the odds of finding another rebuild and a corruption in the next 17 minutes are pretty poor. I think I'll take my chances on getting a dozen harpies, and I want to get jerky going. It's not a great rate on the dew. It's a lousy meat route. Not a great rate on the fiber either. Yeah, I don't want any of those. Almost out of coal in here. We did find a better coal mine up here, so get up here and get that cleared out. Hilda +2 fabric. I don't really need it. I've got the weaver. 10% movement speed's always nice. I'll take the move speed. You're gonna have to start producing herbs as well. I forgot. If I'm gonna make pies, I'm gonna need those herbs. I could really use another patch of fertile soil. So I guess we're gonna have to start. Yeah, I probably should have been opening dangerous glades before. It's a little late in the year to do it now. I'm gonna have to wait until the storm. You're done. Oh, there's one stupid little tree in the way there. Get mine there. Put a hearth next to it. Um, take the grain to turn into flour, I think. Need those planks delivered, please. Naturally, they're all on breaks, for Pete's sake. Get our warehouse up in here. That'll be convenient for the insects, the mine, and this glade over here, which I am probably going to open. Plus chopping all of this wood here. Put a lizard in there for happiness. You should be back to a harpy. Although I'm probably going to have to switch it right back to a lizard again in a second. Did I check these routes? I did not. That's an excellent rate for the tools. I'll take it. That's an excellent rate on the dew. I'll take it. Not a great rate on the meat. Short on the housing. I've got plenty of fabric now. Get some harpy houses going. That's enough to get this up to level 2, get us another +2 resolve here. I think I have to disable jerky for the moment until I get a bit of a stockpile there. I've got too many people eating it. It's not building and letting me get to 12. 77, one more woodcutter would put me at 101. That's unfortunate. Where can I put some bodies? The mine can take another body. This would get me -10 hostility, which would enable me to put another woodcutter in. I'm not sure I want to spend oil on it. This is a lot of goods to take instead of 10 hostility. Oh, I'll just do it. I should probably be doing the other side, though. I've got tons of flour coming up. I need this furnace built. I need to get the pies going. I think I will switch you to just herbs for now because I've got a lot of flour built up already. Starving. Oh, because I have the jerky turned off. I have 34 jerky built up. About 10 more coming in here. I think we can start eating the jerky again. This will give me a building, so I'll turn it in. Alchemist's apothecary. They can both get me 2-star tea. I don't need the biscuits. The incense, maybe. Make crystallized dew in the other one, but I don't feel like I really need crystallized dew coming in, so I'm probably gonna buy the apothecary here. A lumber mill for scrolls and planks, or the artisan for coats. This is a fairly difficult decision. Having to make planks out of here is really obnoxious. And the coats would be extremely helpful for the humans and especially the harpies. And I do have an excellent fabric producer to support the coats. I think I'm going to take the coats. Probably regret not having that lumber mill later. But regretting your choices is what this game is all about. Not currently producing pickled goods, although I might. I'll be able to build some barrels here. Yeah, from the artisan. I'm like, I thought I got something that did barrels. So I could produce barrels. I could get some pickled goods going, which would help out the lizards. And that gets some skewer. Yeah, I would really go a long ways on that. The pickled goods, the skewers, and the pies would... The lizards would be in heaven. So that seems like an excellent choice. Resolve-wise, gonna go with that. Assume I'll get some pickled goods going. And you do not have any meat or insects I can use to turn into jerky. Could buy a few more herbs for pies just to get started on pies. That's going to be pretty expensive, and I don't have a lot of stuff to sell, so I'm not going to do that. And, well, deliver coats, deliver oil. If I'd known I was going to have deliver oil, I guess I could still change this. Or no, I finished it. Where? There it is. No, I finished it. They're having aesthetics. So delivering the oil will not be so easy. I would have to buy the oil. 2 level 3 districts is never going to happen. I have never had 2 level 3 districts in all the games I have ever played of this game. I really feel this ought to be like a level 3 and a level 2. Produce 300 wood in the woodcutters in the coral forest. That's not going to happen. You would have to have like 5 woodcutters going, maybe 6, to get 300 wood in the coral forest without beavers. There's 0 chance that is going to happen. So I can buy oil. I can now produce the coats. Or I could try to get 2 level 3 hearths, which it's not going to happen. And the rewards aren't even good for this. That's a terrible order. I'm going to need some oil somewhere. He does have 40 ale I could buy in case I get offered the brewery. But if I get offered the brewery, I can make the ale because I've got barrels. So yeah, I don't need to buy that. The +1 coal would not be bad. That would not be bad at all, actually. But I don't think I can afford it. This isn't a choice that needs to be made now since they're just delivers. They're not fulfills or anything. I can just leave it until I find out that I'm not getting 2 level 3 hearths. Going to take them 2 minutes to make the pies. I'm out of herbs. I have 12 more. 12 more gets me 1 more cycle. That's, yeah, I have just enough herbs to get me through until these herbs come in. Another herb garden in there to make sure that I can collect all of those herbs. again. Alright, that got me 40 meat. Temporarily enable me to keep making jerky. Get the insects coming in. We'll have herbs coming in. The pies should be coming in. Put you over there so that I've got one in each farm permanently. That'll make the... That way I've got 60 storage being used for the herbs instead of 30. Don't particularly want 6 people, although if I want to get to 2 level 3 hearths, I guess I do. Oh, I need... Oh, man, I need 12 harpies. They only offer me 1 harpy in between both of these. I have to take this side. Oh, for Pete's sake. Explorers, brawling, and education would be pretty solid. Oh, let me guess, I don't have any packs. That's why I'm not getting any trade routes. I brought packs with me, and then I never made any more. For Pete's sake. And I'm out of wood. I haven't been running... Oh, I've only got 1 wood cutter. Got to put people in here. Oh... He's got the oil. If I buy the oil... Because I need to make so many building materials packs, I don't really want to get rid of the bricks or the fabric here. But that's all my coal. I don't want to do that either. I don't like to sell tools to vendors. You can very frequently get trade routes for them that pay well, in addition to just wanting to open things. I guess I'll sell a few bricks. God, that's more than a few, but... Alright, there's enough jerky to keep me going for a while. Oh, I'm gonna have to complete these both at the same time. I need to get 12 harpies and still have enough jerky available. Oh, this sucks. Out of flour, so I should turn on building materials, but not with planks. I need 10 cycles, that's 50 fabric, that's fine. Don't know where I'm gonna get ingredients for this, but hopefully I can get some pickled goods going eventually. Get the skewers off of that. Right. I have so much stone available, I should probably actually prefer to make this off of the bricks rather than the fabric. Because I do need the fabric for coats. I didn't realize I had that much stone. I was worried that I was running out, but yeah, I got plenty of stone. And what was I? Oh yeah, coats. One amber is not enough for a pack. Not selling planks. I never remembered to start on the provisions. I need to turn these off first. I have a lot of pressure on my herbs and my insects. I think there's more pressure on the herbs right now. Get a couple cycles going on that. There's a bunch more parts. Copper bars, movement speed. Let's turn off the building materials. Or, well, turn on the building materials. Set it to like 8, just in case I get a good trade route for them. That is not a good trade route. 7 amber for 5 is not very good on its own, much less with 6 packs of provisions. And that's a level 2 trade route. That is just terribly, brutally bad. Hostility will go up when I turn this in, so I'm just gonna wait until I get there. Okay, we're past the halfway point now. Let's see what this building is. Smokehouse for jerky. That's probably gotta be the pick. Stop making jerky. Event speed. I really need to be breaking into these glades here. I'm pretty sure I said that ages ago. Packs. I was going to say 27 amber would be enough to get Queen's Step to level 3, but I don't have that many packs. I'll just take that. Let's bust in that. Start working my way towards this one. I might do 2 at once here, as long as they're not too bad. Found some fertile soil, termites. Unfortunately, I just used some tools. Do you have 4 tools available? He does. So I can tame this. Another empathy decision, naturally. Or I can burn it down. I don't like the burn down here. We're going to tame this. A few more insects per minute. That's fine. I can only spend 4 amber at most because I need 6 to break into the other glade. Run out of stone, make you woodcutters. And I got fertile soil in here. Another coal mine, tons of meat. I'm definitely gonna want to set up my 3rd hearth down here. That's just a lot of resources. So many that I probably don't even need to go in here, actually. That is a lot of resources. Can I win just off of this? That should enable me to keep pies up, jerky up, skewers, and pickled goods, hopefully. I should be able to get coats coming in. Biscuits I should be able to get coming in. Yeah, I should be able to win this on resolve. Turn this one into pickled goods instead. I'm going to have to clear out a fair amount down here. Also, I'm going to want a... If I get a warehouse here, I've got enough parts left for a warehouse, a mine, and a trapper's camp. So I'm going to get the warehouse down here first so that everything else becomes more efficient down here. I'll get it over near the farm. Farm needs the most help, probably. 6. We're prepared for the blight storm. I need 2 more harpies, 5 people on this side, 5 people on that side. I'll take the 30 meat just to make sure I can keep my jerky going. Alright, that should get this harpy villagers done. Yeah, I've got plenty of stuff to keep the jerky flowing. That one will just do roots so I can make skewers and have some flour. Speaking of flour, I have run out of the ability to make flour. I've got a fair amount built up, so I'm not desperate, but I do need to get this going for next year. I wouldn't mind finding a 3rd patch of fertile soil, but it doesn't seem worth opening this just on the chance there might be soil in there. Alright, I do have to get this far down. Have those all selected, I think. No. Brewery, thank you. That is just what the doctor ordered. And that's going to get me the tavern once I get 40 ale. I don't suppose you have 40 ale. You do. Give me the tavern, some pickled goods. I don't think I want 3 more people right now. The +1 berries does nothing for me. The 30 scrolls, I don't think I have an education building, so this doesn't need to be turned in until the very end. Alright, the hearth is up. We're going up anyway. And there's the tool building, finally. One, two, three. Road there. Housing needs to get done first, along with the park, so that I can get that global resolve bonus coming in and get people housed. Woodcutters, that'll get me down to 3. That's good enough for now. That +2 will kick in before the harpies reach 0. I never assigned the cyst fighters. This is going to be a little close, but I think we'll make it just barely. Oh, look at that red bar. Slow down. Alright, we made it. We're fine. I knew I was fine. I wasn't worried. Ore, you are out of ore. Get some haulers in. I probably need all 3 of them making coats, so I can't get any barrels there. Tool shop can do barrels as well as tools. Which way is the Jorgs? Is it? I forgot which way Jorgs is. Where are you, Jorgs? Gain skewers 4 pickles. I need to produce the pickles. So yeah, I need barrels. Alright, that one will do barrels. This one will do tools. Honestly, I might just leave them on wood because I've got so much pressure on my planks here right now. I don't need to produce any more of those. We should not hit the storm again. The blight storm, I mean, I'll probably hit another storm, but not a blight storm. And I wanted to get a trappers going down here. I'm not sure it's really needed. I've still got insects coming in, quite a few of them, but can't hurt. So Hilda's gain jerky for pies produced. I am producing pies. If I get free jerky, then that's more jerky I can turn into. That'll make it easier to make skewers out of the jerky. I would like to find some berries or eggs for sale or something, but yeah. Raw food, come on, sell me something I can turn into skewers, please.
Hello. Oh,
Eggs. Eggs were one of them, right? Yes. Eggs, berries, roots, vegetables. He's got berries, he's got eggs. He does not have roots or vegetables. He has mushrooms I can turn into flour, which would be more efficient than buying the flour. I've still got a lot of flour, though. And I don't have that much money, so let's assume I can't do that. Oops, I took off the wrong one.
Matimo, Vajata.
Yeah, I still need a few more laborers if I want to do things like get pickled goods going. Don't care about either of those. Don't have the money to be re-rolling. I can't get my hostility down low enough. And once they start eating some of the skewers, there we go. That started kicking in. There go the lizards. Finish that last lizard house. Hopefully that'll get the humans up another 1 point if I'm lucky. Did not. Don't have planks, don't have wood. Luxury items, crafting material, minute 28. He'll be here before the storm hits. I probably don't need any more barrels at this point, so I can stop using those planks. I will have enough planks for a human house. That's enough planks that I can turn them over onto planks instead of wood, so I can get some more tools. I've got 28 tools. Do I have a large cache? No, I just have 2 mediums, so I only need 30 tools total anyway. Production speed to get enough coal coming in to keep up. Production speed, upgrade that. Alright, hopefully lots of coal coming in will help me keep up with the sacrifice stacks. I didn't get that human house done. And I have to stop sacrificing now. I don't have enough. Wow, that coal went by fast. I thought I had a little more time than that. Sure I don't have the no contact mystery. I don't want to not get my patience here. Yeah, I'm not quite going to be able to finish in year 7 here. I needed more caches. I'll do this just to get above 50 amber for score. Roots per minute might help me make a little ale or something. How are we on flour? We have no flour. This could actually become a problem. I might not be able to get my resolve here. Can the lizards do it? The lizards might get me there. How long will it take them? 0.43 per minute. Alright, yeah, it'll be faster to just let the lizards do it than to open a glade looking for an event. So there we go. Uh-oh, the lizards are about to fail me. Here we go. Oh, I've got... That's why. Resources you sacrifice in the hearth burn 25% quicker, and I had 2 of them. That's why my coal disappeared so fast. Oh, and the lizards are gonna fail me again. Come on. Get the humans and the harpies up there. There we go. We're done. Wasn't very pretty at the end with a bunch of scrambling. I probably should have opened one more glade at some point, but... Alright. There we go. Job done. Started with no food. Lost a couple people in the beginning, but it all worked out fine. That's not something I would want to try on, like, Royal Woodlands. The Coral Forest makes it much easier to get food quickly out of the trees. So, that should set me up nicely for the rest of this cycle with an extra bonus 20 amber to all of my caravans. Thanks very much for watching. We're only about 2 weeks away from the 1.0 release, so hopefully any of you that haven't already bought the game, I assume most of the people watching these videos have, but if you haven't, might be a fantastic time to do it. Another storm ant colony? Weird. Oh boy, well I'm probably going to go for these spark dew crystals next, and that's a nasty one, so... yeah. I have lost spark dew crystals a few times. We'll see what happens. Anyway, thanks for watching. Have a great day.